So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone, the excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. We are just getting started. Aims beyond the defence. Gusto knocks it into space. It's a promising position. Yamal's and it's in! It's offside, I think. Yes, it is offside.
Well, I think he knew, Peter, the way he sheepishly looked across.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Shevchenko. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That's destined for the flank. Tries to play it through. Tries a measured ball. And that has been cleared. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raul.
He's just out on his own for consistency.
Indeed, and a terrific leader. Talent has to be backed up by hard work and tenacity, and he leads by example, hence the respect he commands.
And it's been played through. He's picked his way through. And the shot! And he gets rid in a hurry. Gusto. Borussia Dortmund are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And here's Shevchenko. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Great vision. He's in plenty of space here.
Such good technique.
He is through here. And that's a throw-in. That has been cut short. Now it's Hazard. Shevchenko constantly looking for the ball into the box. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, easy pickings there. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Borussia Dortmund with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. Quick look, then plays it in. Brilliantly cut out. Tries to pass it through. Al-Ali Saudi have the chance to go the other way. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now he's off and running. Pacho engages and forces him off the ball. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well read, nice interception. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Looking for options, for movement. That has been slung wide. Big chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Vinicius Junior is offering a wry smile there.
And the keeper's got it again. Keeper's got good distance on that. Vinicius Junior.
That's good play from him.
And he's managed to get free. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Rashford gets flagged offside. Iwobi. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Vinicius Junior! And one more try! It's there! And there Here's your opener. Raul duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Number 22.
Al Ahly Saudi are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Spread it left. Hazard making good progress. Ake with the cross. Iwobi is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. João Palhinha.
Al Ahly Saudi are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And that's another good win of the ball. And it's Shevchenko. No, that's been intercepted. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Borussia Dortmund trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 25.
So right back into the action.
Coming on to replace him is
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible.
Shot a goal! It's fallen kindly here. He's got a goal! Borussia Dortmund back on level terms. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal...
Yamal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Rashford. He's going for goal! And that's another fine save. Corner number 2 then. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Iwobi. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a sharp pass. Hazard. He's had a shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Borussia Dortmund have their lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
62,005.
Jamal, the man with such great vision. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Diaz providing an outlet on that flank. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that has been cleared. Yamal charging forward, the ball at his feet. Borussia Dortmund perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He can run onto that. Yamal, and a chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Lamine Yamal deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Diaz, rapid and full of intent. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Fabian Ruiz shifted it to the flank. He has found the way through. Can he finish?
Hazard really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 23, Hazard. Number 10,
Asensio plays it short.
coming on the field. Number 8,
Raya deals with that nice and simple.
number 6.
Oh, Ali Saudi are looking to go forward now. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. De Gea sends that a long way. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Yamal wins the duel this time. That's a good ball out wide. Ake. Yeah, we expected better, and so did he. Messi.
Pretty robust defending.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
That has been knocked clear. Oh, he's having a go! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Serginho's cross. And he's quick to get rid. He's having a pop! Off the post! And that could come back to haunt them.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
Stood up well to him there. Skiller-bhai. Gusto. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Skiller-bhai. Tries a shot! Asensio! Out of this world! About as smooth as it gets. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Borussia Dortmund go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it.
Great chance! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. So smooth, a signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
So now the difference is 3. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card. Akanji does really well to win the ball there. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Look at the shoots! And a neat finish! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Borussia Dortmund are... That's at the end. Borussia Dortmund have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
And a quick announcement.
Gyökeres picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We're up and running then. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That's a cute ball. No luck with that dink over the top. And he's there to clear it. Taken back almost at once. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Good ball, that too.
Lovely bit of skill. Shapes to shoot! But he's left disappointed.
João Pedro certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
That's destined for the flank. Now that's well seen too. Rafinha is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim?
Well, this is a player who's always capable of conjuring up that little moment.
Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Lucas Paqueta. No goals as yet. João Pedro. And that is expertly dealt with. McTominay. Lucas Paqueta. Lucas Paqueta. Rafinha finding himself in space. Oh, sweet feet. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Brazil with the corner, there first. Rafinha plays it short. And he shoots! Not a bad try by any means. It's their second corner of the game. João Pedro! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Alexandro. Savinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Danilo with the towering header. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Adams. Done delicately. And he's picked it up out wide. Marquinhos. And it's Alexandro. And Gabriel. João Pedro. 30 minutes gone. And it's Danilo. Gets a good foot in there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Lucas Paqueta. Savinho. Lucas Paqueta. Adams. Gabriel kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. João Pedro! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Christie. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. And here's Savinho. And here's Savinho. And it's Paquetá. Great vision. He's in a good position here. And he's quick to get rid. And they're quick to get it back. Danilo. Savinho picks it up out wide. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? And it's half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. The midway point of the game.
Brazil really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now, stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. And we are back underway.
Brazil have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Alexandro to Marquinhos. Lucas Paqueta played out towards the right wing. Ambitious ball here. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Nicely weighted ball. Can he get on the end of this? Pings in and a header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Punched away. Has to go back. He's having a shot! And that has fair fizzed.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, I think his job here, Peter, is going to be to reinvigorate that attack. Just change the rhythm up front.
Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Danilo. Almost an hour gone. That's an imaginative pass. Chance for a shot! And he makes no mistake. How they've waited. Now they have it. Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Brazil have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. It's a pretty loose pass. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
And here's Neymar. It's a searching pass. And he's there to get it away. And claimed it back swiftly. Brazil perhaps contemplating their next change here. The message is clear, none shall pass. Danilo. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Danilo. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Pedro. Great ball if he can get there. He's found a way. Can he finish? That could spell trouble. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected. It's a corner. So their fourth corner of the game. They've played it short. Alexandro receives it in a good position here.
Brazil surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Alexandro. Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
And a chance! And it's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
There was to be only one outcome.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Brazil are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Christie. Brazil can consider themselves just about safe now. Nicely aimed pass. Robertson, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward.
Well played and well cleared.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that. Plays a sharp little ball here. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
There's the shot! Oh, and the referee says that is it.
Brazil have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Brazil can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, and that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. Things already rolling. Ake. And now the breakaway. Messi carries the ball down the right. Dembele. It's not an especially good pass, that. Shevchenko is herring after that one. And it's Gusto. Gusto got a long way forward to join the attack. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I know people are probably going to knock me as being biased towards my trade, but when you have someone like this fella, Josko Guardiola, on your side, it's hard not to pick him out. Such an extraordinary defender with an unconventional style, incredibly quick, and so good at carrying the ball forward. Keep your eyes on him.
Mbappe!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Traumeri. Conte. Passing is crisp and sharp. And Shevchenko. Nicely aimed pass. Borussia Dortmund still without a single shot on target. Dembele. And here's Messi. Fabian Ruiz. Akanji. Here's Asensio. And it's Ruiz. Threads one in. Can he get onto this? And back out. Tries one from range. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
João Palhinha clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Guardiola calmly anticipates. Great vision. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And here's Dembele. Goes for the shot! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Pacho. Passing nice and neat. He is just caressing the ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Deftly away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Asensio. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Messi. Gusto. Asensio, who can single-handedly make a difference. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Played out wide. Messi. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Yamal. Asensio. Real chance! Oh, off the bar! Ronaldo is onto it in a flash. Conte. He's looking wide. And the return pass. Messi touches it back. Lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Dembele. Takes a shot. Now, there's a terrific hit. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So very little to report. Nothing, indeed, in terms of goals scored.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break.
And a quick announcement today that memorabilia from today's match is now on sale in the stadium. Substitution for Borussia
So we're off again.
Number 25.
So neither side has yet broken through.
Coming on the field is number 17, Eucharist.
Fabian Ruiz.
Substitution.
Borussia Dortmund come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
He's played it back. Looking for the run, and it's made its way to him. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Yamal! Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Lovely feet. And Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Gusto with the clearance.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
That's good play. Messi! What a wonderful goal!
What a way to stamp your authority on this game, Peter. He was clearly thinking several moves ahead of everyone in the lead up to the goal. I was thinking at the break someone had to show real courage. That's it.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, give me this.
He'll try from distance. Oh, it rattles the bar. And it's Ruiz. Tchouaméni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Dembele. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
60,810.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that.
He's had a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
Now it's Dembele. Messi. Good purposeful running this. Ake did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Messi. Messi gets on his bike and on the move. Fabian Ruiz clears and smartly reclaimed. Your impression so far? He's going for goal! It's hit the crossbar. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And Messi! Messi! From another planet! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 10.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Norway are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Now it's Mbappe. Gyökeres. Tries a deft little ball. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Mahrez.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Caresses it through. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, perfectly measured that. It's a promising position. Nice control.
Borussia Dortmund are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack for that.
Messi! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Takes aim and crosses. Plenty to aim at here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Gusto. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Partey. That's going right the way across. Now, can they get him away? He's through here. Mahrez. Tacho with a fine tackle.
There will be 1 minute.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Pass somewhat off target. Asensio. And that's that. Borussia Dortmund perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
Security staff for each block.
After all of that,
Please
Jim,
report
what
to
are you
the
thinking? Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And welcome to Skiller-bhai Park.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Belgium. Mendes, seen as a player who can do little wrong at the moment. Much undoubtedly expected of him.
Well, having played as a fullback myself, Peter, mostly on the left side, obviously, and a little right, it's all about where to be when. Your job is to defend, and that comes naturally to him. But he's very adept at stepping up too.
Borussia Dortmund have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Nuno Mendes. And it's made its way to him. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. João Palhinha. Oh, this looks sharp. Yamal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Lamine Yamal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And here's Azar. Oh, sweet feet. Chance, surely! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Borussia Dortmund, after 6 minutes, is number 10, Yamal! Yamal! Yamal!
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Mechela. That has ended up in no man's land. Asensio. Patrick. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Looking to play him in. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, that's nice.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Ruiz. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. They're urging him to shoot. He's having a shot! Another big chance that gets away.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. They've played it short.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Gusto. Cross flung in towards the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. Akanji, always a very imposing presence at the back. Stood up well to him there. Now it's to Ketelara, not destined for the flank. Can he get on the end of this? And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Borussia Dortmund very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's to Ketelara. Trossard. And it's Meunier. Trossard. Mendes promptly onto that, and that is that. Short changes him with that pass. Azar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Mendes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Engages and forces him off the ball. Pacho. João Palhinha. Yamal. Nice looking ball. Chips it through. Now it's Azar. Fabian Ruiz is onto this. Tries a shot! Oh, good finish! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Borussia Dortmund are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
He's got away. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Hazard finds himself unceremoniously floored. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And here's Azar. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
He leaps for it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Akanji really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
He's found a way through. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Real chance! It's anyone's ball now. And it's João Palhinha. Asensio, who can... tries one from range! He's got away with one there.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Asensio, Yamal, now it's Yamal, and the shot! And the referee has blown for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Borussia Dortmund sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. The second half is up and running. Oh, that's fabulous. Onana, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. De Bruyne. Fabian Ruiz, looking understandably energised after his goal. Shapes to shoot! And it's there! And just like that, he is up and running at once! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Borussia Dortmund are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Nuno 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Castagna. Doku. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Mendes. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And now the breakaway. Doku. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Tielemans, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tielemans showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Yamal being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Asensio. And it's Ruiz. And Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Yamal. There's the shot! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper. Fabian Ruiz. Asensio looking for a runner. Now the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Asensio. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And that is out and behind, it's a good block. So their fourth quarter of the game. Asensio with the short one. Oh, that's neat. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Meunier. João Palhinha. And here's Azar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And no surprise, that's a booking. Just a quarter of an hour to play. No, no way through there. Ambitious ball here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. That's a corner kick.
Substitutions taking place.
They're up to 5 corners now. And it's been taken short. Belgium are looking to go forward now. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Hazard. Crosses it in. Impressive jump. He got the hard part right, but the rest wrong.
Borussia Dortmund certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Salmakers. He's found space here. Belgium have opted to make another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Five minutes left on the clock. Oh, good spread. Salamakers. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's to Ketelara. A real chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Looking for options for movement. Shevchenko providing an outlet on that flank. Hazard. And that should get the job done.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
De Bruyne. 4 extra minutes added on. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Yellow or red? It is red. Borussia Dortmund are down to 10 men.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Asensio. Now it's Yamal. Decent chance! And yes, it's there! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will...